Hi Gemini, welcome. My name is Cindy. This is Written in the Stars by Cindy. I am here to do, excuse me, your March 16th through the 31st, 2020 Love Tarot Horoscope reading. I did go ahead and draw the overall energy as well as the energy for the upcoming week, just to take a little less time and shorten the length of the video. So anyway, Gemini, what we have here is retreat and recharge now for important self-care. So you are being asked to take care of yourself right now, Gemini, and really focus on you. We also have here pen and creation. So Gemini, it looks like you have a blank slate coming up, and for you to kind of decide what it is that you want for yourself moving forward. So really focus on that. Really think about that, Gemini, and write those goals and dreams down for yourself. So let's go on ahead and look at what your reading is, Gemini, for the second half of March 2020. The first card we pulled is the Four of Cups. So this is you, Gemini, really thinking about what it is that you want. Really looking at other couples and thinking about what it is that they have that is inspiring and the type of relationship that you would like for yourself. Next to that, we have the Star card. So you are very hopeful, Gemini. This is your dreams and your wishes coming true. This is your soulmate, looking for your soulmate, finding your soulmate, somebody that you are total, absolute, complete alignment with. You may have been with somebody that you just weren't, and you just didn't feel that and see that long term for yourself. So you know what it is that you want and what type of person it is that you're looking for moving forward. We also have here the King of Pentacles. So this is someone that is stable. They're solid. They're a family man. They want to settle down, be committed. They're loyal. They're just a very upstanding type of a person. And Gemini, I'm picking this up as your type of energy, this being you. Next to that, we have the Knight of Cups. So this is another, it's the same energy. It's similar energy. It's loyal. It's committed. This is someone that wants to spend time with the person that they're in a relationship with. And so again, I just think it overlaps into your energy here as the qualities that you value in a relationship and that you have in yourself. But we also have here, you could be introduced by friends and family to someone coming up in the future. So just be aware of that, Gemini. Next to this, or further clarifying this, we have the Nine of Swords, but the Nine of Swords is in reverse. So Gemini, you're no longer up in your head over a situation. You're no longer overthinking things. You're no longer having fear and doubt and anxiety in your life. You pretty much have released that, and that is underneath the Four of Cups. So again, you really have evaluated what you want in a relationship, and you've gained perspective just by looking at other people's relationships. And so you're no longer you're no longer up in your head anymore. You're pretty clear within yourself what it is that you want. Next to that is the Five of Pentacles. So Gemini, you are alone right now. So you are single and you are alone. You could have left somebody, or they could have left you. But however that was, however that played out, you have your hopes and your dreams. You know what it is that you want moving forward. And you know that the person that you want is there for you to have. So next to that, we have the Five of Wands. This is the conflict, competition. So there could have been a decision that needed to be made. There could have been another person that was in the picture. And so Gemini, either you or someone else had to make a very, very, very tough decision. And it could very well be that somebody is still trying to come into the picture for you, and you don't want them there. So you're having to make a tough decision, because right next to that we have the Fool, and this is wanting to move forward on your own, but not in a way that it's a much more mature way of moving on your own. You're really clear within yourself of what it is that you want, what you want from another person. You're not just willing to just go out there and just date anyone, or have a relationship with just anyone to see, you know, how it goes. You're very, very clear, Gemini, within yourself of who you are, what it is that you want and value in a relationship, the type of relationship you want, and it's very long term. You're wanting something very stable, very solid, very long term. You're not going to put up with a third party situation, and you're very clear within yourself where it is that you are moving, and what you want moving forward. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers on this situation for you, Gemini. Moving on. Yeah, we do. We have the third party. So again, you're not willing to allow a third party into your situation. It could have been a third party that caused the demise as well, with you know, the Five of Pentacles here and the Five of Wands. So both of those you know, did kind of speak to me that there could have been another person involved. But Gemini, I'm not seeing that that was you. I do believe that, you know, you were probably part of the third party situation, not the one who was initiating a third party situation. But I just see that you're not tolerating that. You're not going to have any part of that sort of a low vibrating energy around you. We also received cycles. So again, it's like completing one cycle, ready to start a new one for yourself, and one that is solid, one that involves long-term commitment for you, Gemini. Let me see if there are any other messages. Well, there were a lot of cards that came out, so I'm not going to take all of these, but the two that were upright is release. So yes, Gemini, as we know, you have released. You've released a lot of emotions. You're no longer up in your head regarding a situation anymore. You've also released this other third-party situation. You know, you're moving towards a soulmate, long-term commitment, and you're not going to you know, be involved in anything but what it is that is best for you. And you know, you're being quiet. Again, this Five of Pentacles is being on your own. You know, you may not feel like speaking. You may not want to speak to anyone. They may not be speaking to you. However that goes, you know, it's just a choice that's being made. It's just a choice being made. You know, it does look like, you know, I wasn't going to take these cards, but I did go ahead and look at them. And it looks like with this Knight of Cups, Gemini, we talked about the fact that you could have friends and family introducing you to someone. You know, it very well could be someone from your past that you will reconnect with moving forward. Gemini, you have free will, as we all know. And so, you know, you're going to have to make the choice for you moving forward, you know, how it's best for you to live your life. And Gemini, it looks to me like it's going to be in a very, very, very solid, upstanding way. Gemini, you are awakening. You're seeing the truth. In a situation, you've already seen the truth. You know, the situation just kind of ran its course. It was done. And, you know, you're moving on and moving forward. And you're really, again, you're really, really, really doing it in a very upstanding way, which is exactly the way the divine would want you to live your life. And it looks to me like, Gemini, you're actually either headed towards, or you are, and I'm going to say you are, because I do feel that you are this King of Pentacles energy here. Gemini, you are moving towards the person that you will spend the rest of your life with, the person that you're going to be so very connected, because we have the Divine Masculine card that came out for you. So Gemini, if you are on a spiritual journey, you may want to go look through my videos. I do have a video on spiritual awakening on there. Kind of talks about the different stages that you go through. That very well could be beneficial for you at this time. So just go ahead and look for it and just review it. It's not very long, and you'll get a lot of really good information out of that video as well. So Gemini, let's go ahead and look at what the different love messages are for you moving forward. Wow, Gemini, we have sexual union. It says, honor the place of one another where you are one ethereal soul, for there you will find true bliss. So Gemini, you are coming into union with your soulmate. And I would say in this case, not just a soulmate, this is your twin flame. And I'll tell you, it's probably somebody more than likely that you've had a past connection with, and you now are awakened to that. You know that they are your twin. They are your your twin flame. And I'll tell you what, when you two come together, it is going to be absolutely beautiful, Gemini. So there you go. Gemini, that was your reading for the second half of March 2020. You take care, enjoy the rest of the month, and I will talk with you again soon.